Okay. So have you heard about this AI chatbot?
Oh, yeah, the one that the French government
Yeah.
did.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but it's also, uh, I think it says something really interesting about what's going on with AI right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a great example of
So we're going to deep dive today into Lucie, the
That's it.
AI chatbot
Got
that
it.
the French government backed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been in the headlines
Yeah.
recently for giving some very strange answers.
Yeah, like cows can lay eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
And
something out there.
I love that they took it offline
Okay.
to give it some updates, and they said because of their enthusiasm,
Yeah.
they got a little ahead of themselves.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, so we're going to talk about all that. We're going to look at some of the funny things that it said,
Okay.
but also like what does this mean for the future of AI? You know,
Right.
they're trying to kind of challenge English language AI model.
Yeah, they want to make like a French AI.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a pretty ambitious goal.
So yeah, it is.
Pretty fun. Thank you.
So yeah, let's start with just like the basics. Like what is Lucie and like how did this whole thing even get started?
So Lucy is this AI chatbot, and it was created by a company called Lenagora,
Okay.
and they were funded by the French government
As part of
as part of President Macron's
his big
France 2030 program,
yeah.
which is putting billions of euros into developing like new technology.
54 billion.
54 billion euros. Yeah, so that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of pressure,
It is.
I would think.
Yeah.
So they and the whole idea was to create an AI chatbot that could rival like ChatGPT.
Right. So like an alternative to these big American tech companies.
Yeah, exactly. And they were very specifically trying to like create something that was French, you know.
Yes, very much emphasizing that like French culture
Yeah.
and language.
Yeah, and like they named it Lucie after the like oldest known human ancestor discovered in Ethiopia, which is
I know that.
it's a very interesting choice.
Yeah.
You know, and then their logo is like based on Marianne,
Okay.
who was this like national symbol of France, but also like Scarlett Johansson
Oh, really?
in the movie Lucy.
Okay.
So like there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, that's a lot of symbolism.
Yeah, so it's like they're really trying to make a statement with this.
Yeah.
So let's get to the fun stuff.
Okay.
The blunders.
The blunders.
Like what are some of the things that Lucy got wrong?
Okay, well, the one that everybody's talking about is that Lucy said that cows lay eggs
All right.
and that they're edible and nutritious.
Like where did that come from?
I have no idea.
Like where?
I mean, it's clearly like a pretty big error
Yeah.
in its understanding of biology.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but it also kind of makes you wonder, like, how...
Yeah, what is it learning from?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what kind of data was it trained on
Right.
that it came up with that?
And I think I read that there's a French word that is similar to the word for egg that can also be used for like a seed
Okay.
or something like that.
Interesting.
So maybe there was some kind of like a translation error
Yeah, maybe it got confused.
or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still pretty funny.
It is.
So what else did it get wrong?
It also struggled with some basic math problems.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it couldn't multiply 5 by 3 plus 2.
Oh my gosh.
It got 17.
You know, I wonder if it was like,
Or 25.
yeah, instead of 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like trying to do the order of operations wrong.
Right,
Like
right.
maybe that was the problem.
Yeah, maybe it got the parentheses confused
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, for a supposedly advanced AI,
Exactly.
that's pretty basic stuff.
So what else?
It also said that the square root of a goat is 1.
The square root of a goat is 1.
Yes.
Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, what does that even...
I think it's just like a complete nonsense answer.
Yeah.
It just like didn't know what to say.
Yeah, it just like threw something out there.
Right.
So it seems like they got a little bit ahead of themselves with this launch.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, their statement said that their enthusiasm got the better of them.
Right.
And I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
They were probably really excited to show off this new French AI.
Yeah. Especially with that summit coming up.
Right, the Artificial Intelligence Action Summit in Paris.
Yeah.
That's got to be a lot of pressure to have something to show for all that investment.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they want to be seen as a leader in AI.
Right.
And so they probably felt like they had to get Lucy out there.
Yeah, even if it wasn't quite ready.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a risky move,
It is.
but I guess they thought it was worth it.
So now they've taken it offline to do some updates.
Right.
What do you think they need to do to fix it?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is look at the data that they use to train Lucy,
Okay.
because clearly there are some gaps in its knowledge.
Right, like cows don't lay eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So they need to make sure that the data is accurate and complete,
Yeah.
and they also need to probably adjust the algorithms that Lucy uses to process information,
Okay.
because it seems like it's having trouble with things like logic and reasoning
Yeah.
and even basic math.
Yeah.
So they need to find a way to improve those aspects of the AI.
So do you think this is like a setback for the whole idea of like a French AI?
I don't know if I'd say it's a setback. I think it's more like a learning experience. I
Oh.
mean, it's still early days for AI
Yeah.
development,
Right.
and everyone's making mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the problems that ChatGPT has had.
Right.
So I think it's just part of the process.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually good that they're trying to create an AI that's different from the American models,
Yeah.
because I think we need more diversity in AI.
Right.
We need different perspectives and different approaches.
Yeah, exactly. Like not just like one dominant way of thinking. Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's a worthwhile goal.
So what do you think is going to happen with Lucy now?
Well, they said they're going to do some private beta testing before they relaunch it.
So they're not giving up on it.
No, I don't think so. I think they're still committed to the project.
Okay.
They just need to take some time to get it right.
So is Lucy a cautionary tale about rushing AI development, or just a funny hiccup on the path to a more multilingual AI future?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely shows that we need to be careful about rushing things,
Yeah.
but it also shows that there's a lot of potential for AI to be more diverse and inclusive.
Yeah. And I think that's really exciting.
Yeah, me too.
So what do you think our listeners should take away from this whole Lucy saga?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI is still very much in development,
Yeah.
and there's a lot that we still don't know.
Right?
So we need to be patient and we need to be open to new ideas.
Yeah, and I think we also need to be aware of the potential biases that can creep into AI,
Definitely.
especially when it's being developed with this specific national or cultural agenda.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think this is a story that's going to continue to unfold.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens with Lucy 2.0.
Me too.
And I think it'll be interesting to see how other countries respond to this.
Yeah, like are we going to see a whole bunch of national AIs popping up all over the world?
Right. Maybe we'll have a German AI and a Japanese AI and a Brazilian AI.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, it would.
I think.
It'd be fascinating to see how they all interact with each other.
Yeah, and like how they reflect the different cultures that they come from.
Right.
So yeah, I think this is just the beginning of a very interesting conversation.
I agree.
So thanks for deep diving with me.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.